Alright guys, I have my Greek tortoise here, and checking the underside, checking the underside here. Looking at his eyes, he looks really healthy, he's doing well. Let's weigh him up. "83 grams. 83 grams, that's what this dude weighs." Well, hey, welcome back to another episode here, Third Coast Reptile on YouTube. Today we're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to go into the reptile enclosures and see how the tortoises are doing. We're going to do some preventative and routine maintenance and do an overall health check of the tortoises while we're there. Part of which involves weighing and data collection of the tortoises, and I'm going to go through in depth on how important that is when checking on your tortoises, because tortoises happen to be very good at hiding health problems. Let's get started. Well, okay, as I mentioned before the intro there, we're going to be going through and doing some routine maintenance in the tortoise enclosures. We're going to be monitoring their health, and we're going to be checking their weights. That's the big things that we're going to be doing today. And we're going to start right here at this enclosure. This is Bert and Ernie, as I named them. And they're hanging out here doing their morning walk around, checking things out. I'm going to go ahead and change that water dish out, maybe give it a good rinse. The enclosure itself looks pretty good, pretty decent. And we're going to weigh them in, and at the end, I'm going to go ahead and feed all of the reptiles here in the reptile room. And let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys in the enclosure while I change their water dish, and then we'll weigh them. Sound good? Sounds good. All right, so we're going to open this up. This is also a good time to maybe check temperatures in your reptile room, or in your reptile enclosures themselves. So we're going to go ahead and set you down over here. See how that looks. Does that look good? Put you down here like this. All right. Move you over here. And grab this nasty water dish out, and I'm going to go clean that. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm also going to shut this so they can't get out. So we're going to do that. I'm going to grab my hose, get stuff done. And, uh-oh. You guys might get knocked over in there. You got a curious tortoise in there looking at the camera. Wonder what's going to happen. He's checking it out. He's wondering why this is in its enclosure. What's it doing here? And he's also wondering, can he eat it? That's funny. So, I get this cleaned out. Rinse it out real quick. Alright. This back. Alright. Well, I'm back. I see you guys haven't fallen over yet. That's good. There's our water dish there for him. What are you doing, bud? And the rule of thumb when you don't have a scale, say you just want to do a quick check on your reptiles and you want to see, or tortoises rather, and you want to see if their weight is acceptable. The idea is you pick up your tortoise and they weigh unexpectedly heavy, like, wow, that's quite heavy for his size. That's usually a good health indicator. So we're going to check out this little guy's eyes, and they look nice and clear. I don't see anything going on with those. He's got good strong legs. That's good. His beak looks good. His nails are nice and trimmed. He's got a little bit of pyramiding, but nothing crazy. And underside looks good. Nice. Everything's nice and solid. No evidence of metabolic bone disease, which would be like a soft shell. Yeah, he looks overall healthy. This guy over here is thirsty. Let's get some water in there real quick. Hold on. We'll weigh them up here as soon as I'm done with this. And I'll show you what I'm going to be doing with that. Alright, let's get some water in here. Watch yourself, here it comes. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to spray down this enclosure a little bit. Let's give it a quick shower. Yeah. There we go. And give you a quick rinse down there, little guy. Good. Okay. So they got water. The first guy there, Ernie, looks pretty good. We're going to check out Bert. You know, Sesame Street, Bert and Ernie. Let's see how this guy's doing. Oh, yeah, he's got good weight to him. So this guy has far less pyramiding. His eyes look really good. Nice and clear. Underneath looks really good. Nice solid shell. He's got nice strong legs. He's pushing back on me pretty good there. Nice, clean, good nails. His beak doesn't look overgrown. He's doing really well. We're going to put him back in there. Let's go ahead and grab you guys up. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is actually weigh them up. And I'm going to go ahead and when I weigh them, how I'm going to record this is actually through the video. So I'll just show you guys with him on the scale, and then that number I'll go ahead and put in after the fact, after the video is done. So I think that'll be the easiest and simplest way to do it. So let's go ahead and get set up here, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to grab Bert first. Hello, Bert. Well, actually, you know what? Because I'm worried about this guy getting adventurous while Bert is out. I try to shut this. Yeah. Sorry, Bert. You're going for a little ride here. It's hard to do one-handed. But anyway, so what we're going to do here is we're going to turn our scale on. And this will be in grams. Okay. Bert, hold still. 355 grams for Bert. All right, we're going to put Bert back. Thank you, Bert. Yeah. Thank you, Bert. I'm going to put Bert back in here so he can hang out in his new area here. Ernie is ready to go. He's like, I'm next. Ernie, I predict, is going to be a little lighter. We'll put him on here. And Ernie is 269. 269 for Ernie. There you go, big guy. Go back in there. All right. And again, like I said, we're going to feed them at the end, so it's no big deal. The next ones we're going to check on here. Actually, let's check on the Egyptian tortoise and see how he's doing, because he is out and about. I do notice got another bulb blown out, so I'm going to have to get a new bulb. Unfortunately, I'm out of stock today on bulbs, so I'm going to have to get new ones. But his water dish does look nice and clean. He does have some leftovers there we'll take care of. He does have this other, this is one of the Reptiles that has UVB and A. And that looks to be functioning okay. Let's go ahead and grab up Jafar, the Egyptian tortoise. So, Jafar, let's get you out in the light. Okay. So as you can see, his eyes look really nice and clear. No swollen eyes. Nice clean nose. Really good nails. He's definitely strong. Ouch. You can see his underside looks really nice and clean. His shell's nice and strong. Let's go take him over here to see how much he weighs. And we're going to turn that scale back on. I'm thinking like 150 maybe? 138. Jafar is 138 grams. Way to go, dude. Alright, I'll put you back in your enclosure. We're going to get rid of this old food scraps. Get rid of those. Okay. I'll put his plate back in here. Alright, don't worry, dude. We're going to get you fed here in just a little bit. Let's give him his morning mist. This is going to be hard to do one-handed. Hang on here, guys. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's give him a morning mist with a hose here. Get him a little wet down there. Yeah, I know. Alright, so his enclosure's all nice and misted down. Now remember, he is from Egypt, but he's from coastal Egypt. So he gets like a nice morning mist coming off the ocean. And then throughout the day, that'll dry up. And I mimicked that here because this is first thing in the morning. So he just woke up. He got his morning mist. And then now this is going to dry up through the day, just like you would have in the wild. So we got Jafar taken care of, weighing 139 grams. Let's take care of our leopard tortoise right here. He's the next guy. Yeah, you're next. You're the next dude. Looks okay. He's a little shy this morning. See if he comes out. He was just walking around a minute ago, as you saw. His shell feels pretty good. Let's see how much he weighs. So we're going to come over here, turn our scale on, and there he is. And he weighs 75 whopping grams. He's just the Alright guys, I have my Greek tortoise here. And checking the underside. Oop, checking the underside here. Looking at his eyes. He looks really healthy. He's doing well. Let's weigh him up. $83 grams. 83 grams. That's what this dude weighs. On to the next one. Alright, I have Rivers with me. Rivers is my Burmese star tortoise. Checking the underside here. Looking really good. Look at those eyes. Just looks really good. Shell looks really good. Let's weigh him up and see what he weighs. Excuse me here. Turn this scale on. Alright, he weighs 214 grams. 214 grams for this guy. Alright, let's put him back. So we're gonna walk around these guys. You can go back in there, it's cool. Here you go. Alright. Let's grab Kyle. Kyle is a jumbo yearling. He's a pretty big dude. He's kind of shy though, so I don't know if he's going to come out of his shell at this time. We'll see. Let's weigh him up. Put him on the scale. He weighs 289 grams. Kyle, you're a big dude. And his eyes look really good. Check the underside here, see how he's doing. Everything looks really good. I'm pretty happy with them. Let's put Kyle back. Okay, Kyle. And oh, I got them all the way down there. There we go. Okay. I didn't want to drop them. All right. I think that sums up. Oh, wait a minute. I have one more. I have the Florida box turtle we're going to weigh up as well. And I think that's going to wrap up all the small ones. Then we're going to go to the big scale. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of work today, guys. All right, so the Florida box turtle, believe it or not, is under the waterfall back here. I'm going to grab him up, and we're going to weigh him up, see how he's doing. There he is. Wow. He weighs quite a bit, I can tell you that already. What's up, dude? How you doing? Checking his underside here, see how he looks. He looks very, very good. Excuse me here. There we go. Oh, gosh. These guys sneak up on me because they want my shoelaces. They think they're food. They drive me nuts. So let's get the Florida box turtle over here to the scale. And turn that baby on. It is on. We'll weigh him up. And he weighs 227 grams. 227 grams. Are you proud? I'd be proud. Put him back in the water. Right where he likes to be. I put him in the land. He goes right back in the water. And he only eats in the water. Goofy guy. Okay. On to the next. All right, that does it for the smaller tortoises. Now we're on to the bigger ones. Well, the bigger ones require a bigger scale because they exceed the weight of the smaller scale. So we're going to use this big boy I have set up right there. And we're going to start with Benny right here. So this is going to be fun because I'm going to be holding the camera with one hand, picking up Benny with the other, putting him on the scale, and then putting him back without him freaking out. Should be fun, right? Let's get started. All right, Benny. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, Benny, you're heavy. Come on, Benny, we're going for a trip. He's like, I'm flying. I'm flying. All right, Benny. Dang, he is strong. Benny. You're not registering on the scale. Why are we not? There we go. Benny weighs nothing. Alright guys, I ran into an issue here trying to weigh the adult tortoises. The scale that I have back there won't register their weight. In other words, they have to be heavier for that scale to register. So, and that's okay. The gram scale, however, that I was using for the smaller tortoises, it doesn't go up high enough for their weight. So that's the issue that I have. I can't weigh them up, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world. If you don't have a gram scale or a scale in general to weigh your tortoise, the rule of thumb is that they should weigh heavier than they appear. There is no written guideline that they should weigh X amount of grams at X amount of years. It's purely based on your reptile, the living conditions that they're in, and the type of reptile that it is, the type of tortoise that it is. So keep that in mind, that there is no, like, he doesn't weigh 35 grams and he should weigh 35 grams. That doesn't mean anything. Just, they should weigh heavier than they look. That's just the guideline. So, given that, I weighed them all by sight, if you will. I don't know if that's the way, like, I lifted him up, like, wow, he weighs heavier than he should. So why do we do this? Why did we go through all this today? Well, when you're checking the overall health of a reptile, sometimes they don't show you any health problems, and you want to make sure that your reptile is healthy regardless. And the best way to do that is to weigh your reptile. If you do this and collect data over time, you can track that data to see if there's an incline, a plateau, or a decline, right? The three options. So if it's increasing in weight, life's good. Everything's great. Even if it's on a plateau and it's not really gaining or losing, you're noticing it's on a nice steady line, as an adult, that's terrific. If it's on a decline though, and you notice those increments are steadily going down, and you've changed diet and changed bulbs and you've done everything you can proactively, well, that may be an indicator that your reptile is sick and you need to get it to a vet. That's why I'm going to weigh them on a regular basis from here on out. I have some things coming down the pipeline about that and how I'm tracking that data. That will be soon. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, you know the drill. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you next time.